All right, top of the morning.
Top of the morning.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Abdullah, man. All right, man. So,
what do we got for them today?
What we got for them today?
First of all, yo.
Facts. People say money talks.
What do we say?
We say Rizqy talks.
Have y'all subscribed to the channel?
That's the next question. That's the very important question.
Y'all subscribe to the channel?
Because if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel,
we won't need you to pause this whole thing.
Pause your life. Just push a pause.
Khalas, just put pause.
Pause, just pause.
Choke so.
Freeze.
We're going to need you to go back.
Go back, rewind. Tell your people about the channel.
That's it.
Subscribe. Have them subscribe. Watch from episode 1 up until this point.
That's it.
And then you guys can continue to watch the video.
You can continue
now
to
you can
watch.
unpause yourself.
Khalas.
Right, let's get it.
Let's get it.
So what do we have for them today, man?
What do we got for them today?
Crazy?
This video was not even planned for
wasn't
real.
Expected. Wasn't planned or nothing, dog.
We were not planning this video. We were just editing like.
Exactly. This is last night. We were just editing the video, editing our next set of videos.
Yeah.
And then we just came across some controversy,
some interesting, because the reason it was interesting was because we used to. Like we've known about, like we used to watch their content, back in the days, and I won't lie to you, they had some really interesting fire track stills,
And let's be honest, they were pretty controversial, and I understand why they were controversial.
Yeah, that's true.
I can understand why they were controversial, right? Yeah. So to be a little more specific.
Yeah, go ahead.
So it's about Deen Squad. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know about Deen Squad.
That's
what I'm saying? When they had their little run.
They had a little run like, yo, hijab, you queen. Nah, but for real, they had
a lot of tracks.
They had a lot of tracks, like the Friday one, like when they're going to Jama.
They had the one with the remix of Fetty Wap.
Fetty Wap, that's it. They had some interesting remixes.
But my favorite project from them was the
EP.
The Deen Mellow Deen EP.
Yeah, the Afro.
I like that one out of all of
the Afro.
Because they had their own.
Yeah, that's it.
They had their own sound, but regardless, it was good. Obviously, like people might say that what they're doing is haram,
but listen,
but that's not the point of the video, right? The point of the video is more along the lines of like injustice.
That's it.
Right? That's.
But also because what I like what's interesting about this controversy is because like we've covered videos about finances before, and this really ties into securing yourself when it comes to anytime you are doing any kind of business, always looking out for,
get the right team.
That's it. But it's tough even to say that. Even to say get the right team, it's tough because like in this situation, okay, you wanna let them know what's going on?
Basically, what's going on is So, okay, as we mentioned, this was something that was not planned. We were going through our videos, we were editing, and then we were on Instagram, and then we went to J. Dean's Instagram, right? And we saw his story, and it said ex-manager. Yeah. And that kind of like, that was...
Yo, I remember back in the days, you used to tell me, but you used to tell me, yo, this guy gives me snake vibes.
Bro. But see, there's a reason why I felt that way, and I called this out. I told you, and I told one of my other boys that this thing is they're gonna break off. And I said this at the peak of their powers when they didn't have.
When they were like didn't have
And I had a feeling that this was gonna happen because first the reason why that's the way I felt that way is because any music group, anytime there's a music group, there's always some sort of controversy where they break off. Yeah, that's standard. Like
that's
look
true.
At the Beagles.
No. Right? Most of them,
they don't end up staying as like they don't end up like going through the whole. You know what I'm saying? There's always some sort of issues or whatnot.
Definitely.
Right, and then like and like the thing is. Cause so basically Deen Squad is between it's two
artists and Carter
right. And for if you guys aren't up to date, right, Carter, I think they quote unquote kicked him out of Deen Squad.
Like, that's it.
Like
4 years
ago, right?
Yeah, that's
and
it.
That's when I said, okay, yo, there's something weird going on. Like I knew that they were gonna break off, but where I started to feel like the manager or Sami was kind of that gave me snake vibes was after that. That's when I'm like, okay, this is snake vibes because why did they kick him out of Deen Squad? Like, why was he kicked out? That person didn't even make any sense to me. Right? Like, you guys have something going on,
and
let's be honest, like individually.
And
they're not as good as they were together. They fit. Like Deen Squad, they needed.
When they were together, they had gals throwing hijabs at them, right?
That's crazy.
But yo, they used to do like concerts. Remember back in the days, they used to do concerts.
But like, did they have
like
throwing hijabs?
I don't know about that. Still, I don't know about that. Nah. That was too much sauce.
Too much sauce, bro. Remove the sauce a bit. But yeah, in terms of like, so and together, like, they were, so even me, like, them breaking up, I'm like, yo, you guys are better off together. You guys have a proven formula. It works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right?
So this is when I started to say, okay, what is going on? Like, I started to come to my own conclusions, whatever. I could be wrong. Obviously, I'm not directly into the link or whatever. But like, I like, for me, it was like, why would they kick him out? That to me didn't make sense.
Yeah.
Right. And also like he gave it. Carter gave his spiel. He explained the situation. Like this, that, and third. Like, I got kicked out of Deen Squad. This, that, and third. The manager. Blah 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 blah. Then I'm returning my calls. And I was like, okay, this is kind of weird, right? And then J. Deen, obviously he did his rebuttal, right? Because you know.
Then they had a little beef, little back and forth going on.
But you know what? I sincerely believe. Right. That J. Deen never, in his heart of hearts, he never wanted Carter to be out of it. I really feel like this was out of his control. Like if it was up to him,
but it's not even that. I think it's also because like, bro, like J. Deen was riding for his manager so hard back in the days.
That's what gave up. That's
what was like. Yeah, at one point it was like,
I understand. Okay, he popped. I'm not gonna sit here and act like their manager didn't really help. I'm pretty sure he did a lot of work. 100%. But
to ride for him like
that
against like your boy that you was with,
you guys started this together. You guys don't need him. You guys did this. Like he's just an add-on. You know what I'm saying?
Still,
so like, why is he going so hard for him? I feel like the manager probably, or now the ex-manager probably like manipulated.
That's what I was.
To make him. You know what I'm saying? At the time, in his head, he's probably like, okay, we don't really need him. I still got J. Deen.
Right.
We'll ride it off type.
And then they rebranded again, and then it went from Deen Squad to Deen Stars.
I remember that.
It's like, then he started doing his own thing, and then he started like, it was a little diss tracks going on back and forth.
That's what I didn't like. I didn't like the diss tracks.
Obviously, like
I'll be honest, I didn't like it because it's like you guys are doing this piece to beat a lot. This is not Tupac versus Big. No, I didn't like that Drake McMill. Wallahi, I didn't when that happened. I'm like, this is like, you guys are still brothers.
It was coming off as mad weird.
Yeah, for real. So basically, to like bring people up to speed.
Let's talk about
if you guys have the time, right? Pause the video and go on YouTube.
Suge Knight. That was hilarious. When you were going through the
dog, I was dying.
I was actually dying.
Bro,
I don't know if a lot of people got it, but Suge Knight, notorious.
But like if you guys have the time, go on YouTube and write Deen Squad. And then you'll see it's a completely different, like, it's not me.
Oh my goodness, bro. You're talking about that.
Yeah.
Bro.
Fam, when I saw that,
I was like, bro, there's no way people would not notice.
Like, bro,
how you got an empty channel with 0 videos and 654,000 subscribers? Like, for real? And bro, you know what killed me is how nonchalant the whole thing was.
Like,
I'm gonna delete all the content and then just replace it with a video. I don't think people are gonna notice. It's gonna be yellow. and people not gonna know. Like,
bro, what do you like? What planet are you on? Where you think that's okay, bro? Like for me, one thing I hate. Wallahi, and this is what you know about. I hate injustice. I don't like that.
Wallahi, bro, remember how we were shook?
Bro, I was so confused.
Yeah,
like okay, look, all right, whatever. You guys had your falling out. You know, you guys aren't seeing eye to eye. No problem. Things like that happen all the time. I think like that happen all the time. You're not always gonna see eye to eye, 100%. Especially when it comes to projects and stuff like that. You might see one thing one way. They might see it another way. We get it. But for you to completely to
rebrand as if nothing had happened. That's
bro. What is going on here?
No, that's outrageous.
And the thing is, this his manager, right? Like he's heavy into entrepreneurship, whatever.
Bro, he used to manage other people too. In the past.
Before Deen Squad or whatever. I'd have to like double check or whatever. But like I heard. But anyways, that's not the point. Like the thing is, I'm sure he has a lot of value. Look, because if you watch the videos, there's nothing. He's not saying anything wrong about.
No. The problem. This is a case of not the message. It's the messenger.
Yeah.
Bro, 100%. Like, you is not the right person to be talking about all these ethics and values. You know doing, like, but especially when you know the backstory. Because, like, people were, like, commenting, I guess, on his page. And they're like, yo, that's great work and stuff. You got even, like, you had Buna Muhammad, whatever, supporting the cause and all that. But, like, I was like, well, how do people not know, like, the backstory? How do you come, like...
But if you look at the comments, right, on his videos,
a lot of people are violating.
They're like, yo, bro, like, what are you doing? I came for Deen Squad. Like, what are you doing? Like, and the thing is, I'm sure he has a lot of value that he can.
Nobody's disputing that.
But like, create your own channel.
Yeah, just do your own thing. Don't
create your own channel, bro.
Okay, listen. This is okay. Let me be whatchamacallit?
Devil's advocate.
Devil's advocate. All right, let me be devil's advocate for this one. I'm a manager.
Okay.
Right, I'm a manager.
Yeah.
I've been managing these 2 artists, right, for the past I don't know how many years. I could have been doing, other things, but obviously, like, I'm gaining, so I'm here for a reason too, right? I'm not doing charity here. For sure. I'm managing these 2 artists. I'm making them shine because that's my role. My role, I'm behind the scenes. You guys do your thing, bring in the cheese. I'm gonna be out here managing whatever needs managing, the contracts, booking venues, all that. Now comes a case where my 2 stars are blowing up.
Yep.
Right. Mind you, that whole time I'm behind the scenes, I'm not getting no shine. Mm-hmm. I'm just right there playing I'm a role player.
Okay, I see where this is going.
I'm a role player. Okay. And then down the line, some dispute happens, maybe I'm a snake, maybe I'm not.
Maybe I'm a snake, maybe
I'm not. One of my artists, right? Ain't producing that much. Like, I'm getting more pull maybe from one side. You feel me? Maybe one artist is pulling more. Okay. Then I need to do like a snake move and just throw one guy at the ship. Now I got my main guy, whatever.
And we're not saying
that's what happened.
We're just
it's purely speculation, hypothetical situations, devil's advocate, right? It could have been the other way around. Like maybe it's like, okay, maybe it's like whatever. I don't know what it is, but let's just go with this with this case, right? And then down the line, there's a split. Let's say even the beef came between them. They did not like each other.
Maybe.
Right?
Yeah.
And then I gotta work with what I gotta work.
Yeah.
I got J Deen on my team, and then now I'm not getting the traction I used to get. Like the numbers aren't up, obviously, because you're playing with a single player.
Yeah.
And then now I'm like, okay, I need to make a decision for myself now. I've prioritized these 2. The project flop, I was in for better or for worse.
Yeah.
That's what I signed up for when I came in.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, if this project blows up, I'm good. If it doesn't, khalas,
Okay.
Now, the numbers aren't what they used to be. The traction ain't what it was. The bank account don't look what it used to be.
Okay.
So now I'm like, okay, now I need to make a conscious decision about like, do I want to keep going with this project? Because mind you, I built, at least in my mind, I built these guys' social media presence. Mm-hmm. Right now they're popping. They got bare followers. Mm-hmm. I am where I started before. I have nobody knows me yet because I was playing my role.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what I was supposed to do from the.
Okay.
But then people have like ulterior motives. People get jealous. You feel me? Then I'm like, okay, listen. You know what? I'm abandoning the whole project. Whatever. I'm gonna do my own thing. But then one day I'm like, bro, wait a minute. This YouTube channel. First of all, nobody's using it. Nah. I built up these guys. Like, let me at least leave with something.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So
that's my case.
Okay. So cool. That's cool. And that's, bro. Yeah. You felt like you feel like you're not getting the piece of the pie in terms of social media presence or whatever. Cool. Whatever.
Yeah.
Build your own channel.
That's it.
Build your own channel. Don't take. Let's be honest. Let's keep it all the way funky, bro. People go to Deen Squad for Deen and Carter, not the manager, bro. Play your role.
But that's back to the thing.
Play your role. You're not LeBron. You're not Dwayne Wade. You're not Kobe. You're not Shaq.
Yeah.
You're the GM. Nobody goes to the Lakers games to go see the GM.
Yeah.
They go to see Kobe and Shaq.
You know what's sad? You know what's sad about the situation is that these 3 started really early, and they probably felt this guy was trustworthy, and because they were so young at the time, right?
Exactly.
And they put all their trust in him, and maybe they didn't do the right due diligence because they were young, whatever.
And he probably took advantage of that,
right?
But again, we don't know the full story, right? Because at the end of the day, we got to hear everybody's side.
But
right?
I like coming back to your point, I hate injustice. Seeing that take over the channel as if like nothing happened, and then seeing
regardless of what happened,
and then seeing their side, I was like, bro.
Regardless of what happened, regardless of the reason, bro, what he did
not
was
justified.
Whack. Like
it's
you
not
can't
justified.
do that. Okay, cool. You guys had a falling out.
Yeah.
Create your own channel.
Yeah.
Like create your
yeah.
Bro, they call it so unplugged. Like niggas are going to unplug from that channel and go to somewhere else. Nigga,
people might be on Sammy's case and I'm on his case too, but the other dude. Wait a minute. How do you come in on a project and you don't question yourself how we already got 6 out of it? like what?
Yo, whose man's is this, bro?
Come get your man's. Come get your man's. Bro,
this all this to say, like, bro.
But
again, you guys can say whatever you want. Oh, this is haram.
But again,
that's cool. But the main topic of discussion here is injustice. Like, regardless, like you can't like let your feelings, take a front seat when it comes to these types of things.
But you know what? On that point, let's make something clear too, right? You know how in Islam you need to hear all parties.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be nice if we heard his side too, but because who knows? Maybe he at one point he was like, listen, these guys told me, since the project doesn't work, whatever. And I don't think they would ever do that. I don't think they would ever do that, to be honest. But who knows?
We got to hear
all parties,
right? The good thing about this is that they're going to come up.
Apparently, they're going to drop a podcast or something. I'd be interested to hear that.
Yeah, that's why for now, like, this will be half for now in terms of information.
Yeah.
And we definitely, like, when they pull out their little,
when they drop their video. When they drop their
little podcast explaining the situation, they're going to put more light into the situation. And then obviously we'll get a better, a better side to what's going on and what happened and stuff like that, right? So, but yeah, man,
honestly, stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. I mean, bro, this is like, because the thing is, we follow these guys' like ascension in a way, right? From where they started and all that, and like we even know guys who know them and stuff, which is interesting.
And stuff like that, right?
But yeah, I mean, that was crazy. When I saw that, bro, oh my god!
But I had to be honest, like I said before, like I called it Ray before it even happened. I had a feeling, because it doesn't, like, music groups don't usually last long. Like it was always some sort of controversy that happened.
It was because he
looked
looked
like, to happen like that. That's crazy.
It's because he looked like Suge Knight now. A little bit, just a little bit.
East version of Suge. Subhanallah, man. But yeah, man, so that's it for this video. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned for more information, bro.
Yeah, inshallah.
And with that, man,
we're gonna cover the reaction to the other one as well, inshallah. So stay tuned.
Definitely, we're definitely gonna cover the reaction to that. And you know what I just realized?
What?
I forgot to start off my dua.
Subhanallah. It's cool. At least we're gonna end it.
We're gonna end it off good. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna end it off dua for halal rizq. اللهم إني أسألك علما نافعا ورزقا طيبا وعملا متقبلا.
Damn, now you put me on the spot. Now you put me on the spot.
Do you a lot? We got
okay. All right, let me duck it. All right, let me duck it. All right. So may Allah. No, I didn't miss it. May Allah provide us more rizq, more health, more wealth, more happiness, right, in this dunya.
I mean,
and then the next.
I was kind of hoping that you're gonna finish to do the English translation of the dua.
Yeah, isn't that the English translation?
No, it's not.
You need to recheck. I'm sure that's.
No, it's not. You said Allah give us more wealth, more health. That's not the dua.
I said it again. Say it again.
Allahumma inni as'aluka ilma nafi'a.
Oh, may Allah give us knowledge, like beneficial knowledge, right? Okay, that's
Allahumma inni as'aluka ilma nafi'a.
Wa rizqan, right? Okay, wa rizq.
Tayyiba.
Yeah.
And
good rizq and deeds that are accepted.
MashaAllah.
There you go, bro. I told you. Don't play with me, man. I am proficient in Arabic.
Alhamdulillah, bro. Alright, man. So with that, stay rizqy.
Go.